All right, so we've got our first official online workout for you guys already posted. So if you're watching this, you're getting ready to do the workout. So if you want, go ahead and take a second to screenshot this if you want, but it should be already on the app. So I'll give you a second, like that. So as you can see, we've got the warm up, 2 separate circuits of 3 exercises, and then we have our cool down. So we have 2 different stretches here that we're gonna hold for a certain period of time. And as you can see, I have the reps all about 12, at least 12 reps you wanna get. But if 12 is really, really easy, I put a max, because where we're doing just body weight and not much equipment, you wanna go as hard as you can for those exercises to make the workout worth it. And to burn enough calories, we're gonna still be able to make progress just from the small amount of exercises that we are doing. So we're gonna jump right into the first one, and it's an obvious one of the push-up, so we'll head right into that. All right, so I actually almost skipped over the warm-up. What we're gonna do, it's a simple movement, it's just high knees, so it's basically just running on the spot, and I have it for 30 seconds. So pretty much you just need 2 rounds of that. So basically you're just bringing your knees up as high as you can in one spot, 30 seconds, take a little second rest, and then do another 30 seconds. Okay, so the first exercise in the circuit is push-ups. So most of you that come to lift, you've done them hundreds of times. So basically, you can do them from your knees, or you can do them up on your feet in a plank. So hands out wide, so that when you come down, your elbows will be at a 90 degree, and keep your hands so that they're in line with your chest. So you're just coming out across, coming down as close to the floor as you can, without touching, and then back up. So just like that, and you're gonna go for at least 12. Now if you can't get 12 from here, come to your knees. So if you can see from the side, you're on your knees, keeping the body straight. You can keep your feet up and crossed, down to the floor, and back up. And one thing I would encourage too, is to do as many push-ups as you can normally. And if you can't get 12, finish your 12 from your knees. All right, so if you notice on the app, it says single arm bent over row. So what we're gonna do is, I have a set of dumbbells here that I brought from Lift. So most of you might not have dumbbells, but if you do, that's awesome. So I'll demonstrate the exercise, and then I'll show you how you can do this exercise without dumbbells. You can kind of use any household item really. But basically what you're doing, so you're just gonna grab the dumbbell, just in one hand, bending over with a slight bend in the knee, keeping the back nice and straight, chest up, sticking the butt out, arms straight down, and just pulling your elbow back up towards the ceiling. So straight up here, and then back down. Up, and then down. So you're gonna do 12 there, and if 12 is easy, keep on going until you can't get any more. Just like that. So make sure you hit both arms. So if you don't have dumbbells, you can use things like a 4-liter jug of water or milk, or you could even use a jug of like laundry detergent, something like that that's decently heavy. Something that's at least over 5 pounds, or else you'll be doing reps forever. So, all right, so let's move on. Okay, so the third exercise, we've got dumbbell front raises. So we did our push-ups targeting our chest. We did our single arm rows targeting our back. Now we're gonna be hitting the front delts of the shoulders, the front, by holding dumbbells out front. So then again, if you don't have dumbbells, you can use the jug, 4-liter jug of something, maybe even soup cans, because this one doesn't actually take that much weight. I actually have a set of 20s here, and that might even be too much for me on these, so you might see me struggle a bit. So basically I'll show you from the side, just standing straight up, nice relaxed posture, keep the shoulders down, not to shrug or anything like that. Keep them out front. You're just gonna raise them up just a little bit higher than shoulder height, and then back down. So keep it controlled on the way down. Try not to come up and then let it fall, and try to minimize body swing. So you don't want this. You want straight up, and then down. Just like that. Okay, so now we're starting off with the second circuit of exercises, And the first one we're gonna do is gonna be targeting the triceps. So we're doing a body weight tricep extension. But normally I wouldn't start off the circuit with an isolation on the triceps, but this one's really, really hard. So I kind of want to get this one out of the way first. So all you're gonna need for this one is either a ledge, or you can do this on your countertop or your table if it's sturdy enough. So basically what you're gonna come do, and the lower the ledge goes, the harder it is. The more that gravity's going against you to push your body weight down. So you're gonna keep your hands shoulder width on the ledge here, keeping your body in a straight plank. Now you're keeping your elbows pointing towards the ceiling as you come down, but keep your forehead towards the ledge. So come down and then back up. Now this is really hard for me. I probably wouldn't get 12. Just like that. And that's why I put that exercise first, because it's quite hard. Even though it is an isolation movement, we want to get out of the way. That way you can put most of your energy into that exercise. All right, so if you're reading the app or seeing on my whiteboard the handstand push-up, this is basically mimicking a shoulder press. And probably a lot of you are going to be able to do a full handstand up against the wall and do a press that way, do your push-up that way. But what we can do is there's 2 different ways we can do it to make it a little easier, so you can target your shoulders. So it's basically mimicking a shoulder press with dumbbells. So basically what we're gonna do is you wanna find a ledge, and it could be any height really. The lower you go, the easier it gets on this exercise. So I'm gonna use this window ledge here to put my feet on. So you wanna keep your butt as high as you can up in the air so that your head is facing straight towards the floor. So you're just coming down as close as you can without touching, and then back up. Boom. And then to make it a little easier, it's a little bit more awkward, but you can do it from the floor. So feet here, hands here. So you might have to be up on your tippy toes. Try to keep your butt as high as you can. Come down, and then back up. That way, we're working the shoulders more than we are the chest. Okay, so third on the list, we have deficit push-ups. So this one's kind of more of a burnout because it's fairly hard too. But since I have a set of dumbbells, it's gonna be a little bit easier for me. What you wanna do is probably grab yourself some textbooks or something flat that can elevate your hands up off the floor. So basically we're just doing a push-up, but a little bit higher up so we can go deeper down. So at the bottom of our push-up, we can go farther, getting more of a stretch because we can go past our hands. So then we push back up and then back down. So it's the same form as a normal push-up. Your hands are just simply higher up off the floor. And yeah, it's a lot harder, so it's a little bit more of a burnout exercise. So for both of these circuits, I would say at least do a minimum of 3 times through. So one exercise after the other. So 3 times of A and then 3 times of B. But because we're only doing 2 separate circuits and that lift we normally do 4, you could probably do 5 rounds of each circuit. So make sure you pick your weight wisely and pick the difficulty wisely because you'll burn out pretty quick, especially with the body weight stuff. All right, so now we're gonna jump into the stretching. So since that was the last exercise, and these are simple stretches that you guys have done many, many times. So we're gonna do the shoulder stretch, which is just straight across the body. And you're gonna link up your other arm across the elbow and pull it towards you so it stretches this shoulder part here. So what I usually do, and you guys see me do it all the time, is twist. So you get a little bit more of a pull here, but you're also twisting the core across. So hold 15 seconds on both arms, like that, and you can even do 2 to 3 rounds of 15 seconds on each arm. So that's to stretch out the shoulder joints. And what you can do for the next one, so standing straight up, keep the legs straight, just a slight bend in the knee. So never have them locked, keep the back straight, and you're just reaching down, touching your toes. So if you can't touch your toes, you're actually able to round your back on this one. So we're gonna stretch out the back muscles. So round out your back, reach as far as you can, and hold it for 30 seconds. And if you can't hold it for 30 seconds, hold it for as long as you can, take like a 10-second break, and then keep holding so you get a total of 30. So that completes the entire workout for today. And then you'll see another video come up for the core and cardio tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Hopefully it was enough to get you by and not being at the gym. So I'll see you guys in the next video.